The third estimating method is to create your quote with Assemblies. So you have to put a little checkbox by clicking in this checkbox here with the check there. So you can start by building your quote with Assemblies. So we're just going to hit start, and the software will take us to the assembly list. So of course here we get a blank page because we can manually add our own assemblies. So to do that, you have to go to the insert button here, and you will see a list of levels. Okay, so that's pretty important to put your assemblies in the right level in order to have a proper report in the end. So if you put your assemblies in the right level, you're going to know exactly what products go in which level. And when you get to deliver your products, well, you're going to have the right quantities at the right place. So let's just start with, let's go to the first floor, and you will be presented with all the available assemblies for the first floor. Of course, we're going to see later that you can add your own pre-configurations of any of these assemblies. So this is going to add more assemblies with configurations in this list for any level you might want to use. So we're going to do an outside wall here for, of course, the first floor. So all the products that will be generated with this will be in sections in the first floor. So the more options you include here, the more questions you will be asked after when you hit next in the options configuration set of pages here. So here we get 10 pages, and of course once again you can select by clicking on these buttons from a number of options that will generate the right products. So let's say we want to do a wall like this, okay, slanted, and the wall is going to be like 16 feet here and 8 feet on the other side. So it's going to give you a number of studs here. Once again, you can browse through the assembly and see all the available options. So you can do pretty much everything just by using these drop-down menus. You can put some sheeting and everything inside of wall, sheeting, strapping. So all you have to do is to read these options here, and well, the more assemblies you do, you're going to get familiar with the options because they're always the same from quote to quote. Okay, so let's put some patio doors here. You can go up to 3 sizes, same for the steel doors, and up to 15 sizes of windows. And after that, let's say you got one size with 4 windows of the same size, so you're going to be able to enter, let's say, 4 of these. So let's just go over these options. So we're going to go through the assemblies more in depth in a later video, but let's just get to the values at the end. So first value is the wall here. So let's say we got a wall like that, because that's the one we selected when we started the assembly. So let's say that wall is going to be 40 feet in length, and like we said, let's say 16 here and 8 feet on the other side, which is H2. So once you do that, you're going to, well, the software is going to give you all the proper sizes of studs in order to build that wall. So patio door, so we're just going to fill this pop-up here. So let's put some 2 by 10 by 8, let's say triple ply for this header, and let's say we got one door like that. So we can do the same with the windows. And if we had selected steel doors, well, in this case we have not selected it, but there would be a pop-up like that for a steel door too. So let's put once again our 4 windows of 35 by 47, and then we're going to put some LVLs for header, double ply and everything. So when you do that, well, the software is going to subtract, let's say 46 square feet of everything that doesn't go in these holes. It's not going to generate any windows, but it's going to subtract everything you don't need in these holes. And also it's going to take in charge all the perimeters. So if you have selected casings on the inside or some kind of siding on the outside, it's going to put and generate all the proper trims and subtract all the siding that doesn't go in these holes and the insulation and everything you don't need. So you can go like that for all your window sizes. And well, here we got gable, which you could also fill just like we did in the other video. So once you hit finish, you're gonna start by filling your assembly list with your first assembly here. So this is your first assembly, and it has already started filling your product list with products. So the way the assemblies work is that everything gets modular, so you can put as many outside walls as you want, as many partitions, as many floors, as many ceilings, and as many, well, any component you might need to complete your project. So that's good for renovating if you just want to use, let's say, one kind of outside wall, one kind of floor, and a couple pieces of partitions. So you can just insert the required assemblies that you want to use for your project. So once this is done, you just hit insert here and add all the other components which are contained in an assembly. So you can put as many as you want, and all the products will add up in the product list once you're done. So that's the way we use the assembly list and the third method of estimating in quarter.